This is Chandler from Games to Apple. Today we are checking out Sky Children of Light. This is a new game that they showed off earlier this year at WWDC, and it's now coming to life, which is pretty exciting. This is a game that I thought would come to Apple Arcade, and why I was kind of saving this video, but it's officially came out. What was it, last week? And now we're going to be checking it out. I've played a lot of this so far. It's a game that I find to be quite fun, so we're going to check some of it out. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what's happened. I'm not going to spoil anything because I have already beat the game, or at least what's of the season. There's still lots for me to do, but we'll get started here. First thing, this is the hub. This is literally right after the tutorial. This is a fantastic game. I'm playing this on the 2018 iPad, 6th generation, basically. So each one of these, you can light up candles. The big thing of this game is, from what I see, is getting more candles, making friends, and just continuing on your adventure. But I won't spoil anything. What's so cool about this is the customization. As we see, if we actually go right over here, these are our shoes. Like I said, I beat the game, but I haven't actually unlocked much. I just kind of ran through it, and now I'm just getting everything else. So we actually go to somewhere that I've actually done. I believe it's the hair that I've done. It is. So now I can actually choose and select different types. Now I'm going to stick with my torchlight as a haircut because I think that this kind of matches the game very well. But the whole thing is, as you can see, somebody lit up these candles over here, so I just gathered their light. And that's a huge part of this game, is lighting candles, and then your friends light candles. And the thing is, that's cool about this game, is you don't know who your friends actually are. Your friends and people you meet, like this person, for an example, is kind of grayed out. You can chat with them if you want to, but you have to actually be friends with them. And the thing is, you don't know what their name is, or you don't even know who they are. You just know that they're another player. So if we actually select on them, we can offer one of our candles and become friends with this player. If they offer our friendship, yep, just like they did here, we can actually randomize or create a name for it. We're just going to randomize because I like being able to see. No idea how to pronounce that name, L-J-O-M, no idea, but now as our friend, can actually give a hand, and that player may, yep, and now that player will follow us. Now we can actually jump and fly around, and look, they'll follow us as well. The thing is, you can't actually chat with them unless you become very good friends with them. Now we're actually going to let go of the hand for right now. They'll be our friends later, and as you can see, we have another player that would like to be friends with us. I have never seen a game that's this friendly, I should say. Yep, there we go. So now we're trying to make friends with him. So you can offer another candle if we wanted to and become friends with them. The thing is, they can follow us on our journey. This is just the hub, which is really cool. So it doesn't look like he's offering our friendship. There we go. He's now offering our friendship, which is pretty insane, if you ask me. So now we can randomize this. Another name I don't know how to pronounce. But if we go here, this is kind of our stars thing. I don't know a good way to call it, but the thing is, all of these guys, let's say, for example, if we go here, all of these are spirits, basically, that we've contacted, and we can actually upgrade all of these to get basically more customization to the our player itself. Now, if we go over a little bit, you can start to see some of the stars in the sky are actually our friends. And when we click on our friends, we get more candlelight. We become more friends with them. We can send them candles. You can do a lot, and they'll follow you on your journey if you work with them. Now, like I said, I've beat this game already. I haven't unlocked everything. So I'm just going to show the very beginning, or let's do this level actually, just so you can kind of get a feel of what the game has to come. Every world or level is different. And it is quite long depending on how long you play. But what's so great about this game and what really ties me in is the music. The music is fantastic. In fact, towards the ending of the game, the experience was so great, I almost cried. It was just so great, which I can tell you has never happened, at least in a mobile game for me. So that's huge. But yeah, we're going to make our way over here. We're just kind of running into everything. But yeah, it's pretty insane. The audio itself is just insane. I'm going to kind of let just fly a little bit and let the music play for itself, because I think it's well deserved to just kind of hear how wonderful and see how wonderful this game is. Alright, and you can see just from that cutscene alone, this game puts a lot of detail and just overall, it feels like Apple. If Apple were to make a game, this would be what that game would be like. It's pretty darn good. So right now, as you can see, we have another player, and actually there's a spirit over here, which I can kind of show you what one of these guys are, because I don't think I've collected this one here. So we actually go over here. We can follow him. So it looks like he's gone to that other side. Let me light this back up really quick. There we go. And what we can do is, since our candle is now ready to be upgraded, we can click on it, and we're getting another one. There we go. Now we've got 4 candles. The thing is, rain hurts you. You can die by rain, but the good thing is you can just kind of heal yourself up by being by light. And that is why you're the children of light. As ironic as that may sound, I mean, it pretty much is. Now there's these guys, and the big point is to kind of relieve their soul, so they can become stars again. There we go. Yep, and there's that spirit. There we go. And the thing is, you kind of relive their stories throughout the game. So now we've got Shrivel as one of our actions that we can do to our friends. So we've now just gained that. And throughout the game, you'll find more of these guys and what they can actually do for you. As for that's the cutscene. There's many more. There's story to this game. You don't have to pay attention to it. Just paying attention to the game just makes you feel so much more involved in the game itself. So now, as you can see, we have some stuff going on right over there. Now we're kind of cold. So we just did one of our actions, but let's go over here. We have another player that's actually activating something right up here. So now we just got a wing light, and these are things you want to collect more of, because you can actually upgrade your abilities to how long you can actually fly, and other things like this. Now, I had mine completely upgraded, but towards the end of the game, I kind of rushed through it, and I didn't live for too long. But that's kind of what there is for this here. So we can actually go back home, So we're gonna kind of spawn back to the hub or home. As for that level is somewhat pretty long. But yeah, this is Sky, or at least a preview of it, for Sky Children of Light. Highly recommend downloading it. It's free. There is in-app purchases, but I have not spent anything, and you don't either. Though I will say, if you want to help the developers, it's truly just a fantastic game. The game is short. I was able to beat it in about 3 hours, but there's still so much to do, as you can see. So I think you'll enjoy it. Definitely check out Games to Apple on Twitter, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see more content like this. We've got Apple Arcade news and videos coming soon, so you want to stay tuned for that. And I will see all of y'all in the next one.